Good afternoon and welcome to the More Yachts YouTube channel. This afternoon we're in sunny Christchurch on the south coast of the UK looking at this absolutely stunning Whitmarsh RS7 rigid inflatable boat from 2015. This example's got the Evinrude 200 horsepower HO engine and is in a striking black and red colour scheme and is a fully equipped vessel. Available immediately and just put on the market. Please call Christian Moore on 07855 441150 to discuss this opportunity in more detail, and please do ask any questions you have, as this really is an exceptional example and needs to be discussed more before you look into it. As always, please like and subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, tell everyone about it, and if you'd like to see more video, let us know in the comments and we'll try and do our best to accommodate. But for now, let's take a look around this lovely Whitmarsh RS7. So here we have it. This is the RS7 from Whitmarsh, as I said. Really pleased to be offering this boat for sale. I followed it from its inception. I've known the Whitmarsh company for quite a while, and I had a look at this boat for a client of mine many years ago when it first came out. Well, I say many, 2015, 16. As you can see, just having a look around it, it's got the carbon fibre effect back tubes, which hopefully will come up on the camera here. And we've got the red silver tech upholstery, which has been really well thought out. So on this area here, you have bow cushions. You've got a seat here with the seat post, and we'll show you a bit later. But this comes out and that seat folds over, so you have one great big sunbathing area in here as well. You've got the teak effect flooring inside, which just gives it that luxury finish, and that's got the Whitmarsh logo in there as well. And then you've got the centre console with the pods on top that have got this very sort of funky finish on the top of them, with the Whitmarsh logos on there as well. And as you come back round, and we'll have a bit more detailed look when we go on the boat, but you've got the console area there with the throttle in the middle, the racing seats. You've got the Raymarine chart plotter, the Evinrude panel for the engine, Raymarine VHF, and you have a fusion stereo on there as well. As we come further back, you can see you've got the aft seat there, so you can get 2 or 3 comfortably on there. I think realistically the boat's plated for 8 people, and you could get them on here quite comfortably as well. So it has been well thought out for its size. The boat is actually based on an Adam Younger designed hull, so it's a stepped hull. Performance wise with this engine, you get about 50 knots out of it, cruising very comfortably at 25 to 30 knots. You've got this beautiful carbon fibre ski pole here with the Lopo light, navigation lights on the top. Nice little bathing platform area at the back here, and then you've got the Evinrude HO 200 E-Tec engine. Now that's just completed its 5-year service, so it's all ready to go. The boat's literally just gone back in the water, so this boat is completely ready to go. Now you will notice on here also there's a few things that you wouldn't necessarily get on a rib of this size. So it has got a shore power system here with the plug in the back. Again, this is a bit of a nod to the super yacht finish that you get from someone like Whitmarsh. You've got the pull-up cleats on there. You've got the stainless steel cup holders, obviously the carbon fibre ski tow eye, which is a proper ski tow eye, it's not just for effect, and the Lopo lights. And then as you come through on the console here, you can see you've got 12-volt receptacle. Like I say, you have the you've got the silver tech seating on here with the black inlays and the Whitmarsh logos in them. And then in the centre of the console here, you have all the switch gear, which again I'll go through in a bit more detail once we get on the boat. But for the moment, we'll just have a quick look around the outside before I go on board and show you some of the other features. Like I say, this boat's currently down in Christchurch on the south coast in the UK. She is available immediately, she is serviced, she is ready to go, and it's a real head turner. So please get in contact to discuss it in more detail. Right, we're going to move on board now, and then we can give you a bit more of a look around the features of the boat. Welcome aboard. So here we are on board the boat. I just started off at the helm area here just to show you what we've got. As we look down, we've got this lovely Whitmarsh embossed steering wheel, just to give you some of the heritage of the racing lines. In front of it we've got the Evinrude control system here, so this gives you all the diagnostics and all the information you need. You can see on here that the hours are just 137, so to speak, and that gives you all the information on the engines. On the other console over on this side here, we've got the Marine system, so you've got chart plotter, GPS, fish finder, you've got all the other bits that you can put in there. You can put cameras and connect it to the stereo and do whatever you want, so again that's really well laid out. And then as we come down, we have the VHF aerial here, which is a good quality Marine VHF system, and then we have the Fusion stereo system here. We have 4 speakers on the boat. There are 2 speakers in the front footwells here, and then there's 2 further speakers at the back of the boat. If I just come round, you can see just down beside the seating either side. Come back round this way, and then you have one down there as well. Just point out while we're here, we've got these decent grab handles which also work as cleats, so you can put the ropes around them as well. And then we have them strategically placed all around the boat. Coming back to the centre console area here, we have the central switch panel in the middle. I've started the engine so you could see the revs running on there, just so you can hear it and see that it's all as it should be. Nice sounding. I'll just come forward a minute whilst we're on here. Come around the console. So if I put the engine into neutral, press the neutral button, put it in gear, just give it some revs, just in neutral, and press the neutral button again, it comes out of gear. And then I'm just going to switch the engine off for a second, because I just want to show you on here. We have the switch panel. If we turn the light on there, that lights up the switches so you can see what you're doing at night. And then we have this one here, illuminates the Whitmarsh sign on there, and it also turns on the low level lights, which are just red low level lights that you have around the boat. So you've got some down here as well. Like I say, you've got those speakers in the back, and you've got the drain plugs there as well. And then we have, coming backwards, we have the anchor light, which is the one on the ski pole here at the top. So if you're at anchor at night, then that's your anchor light. And then you've got the navigation lights on the side there. So these are built in, nice neat LED on the side of the console. And then as we come down, we turn those off again. Turn all these off, you've got your horn. As you can see, that works. Bilge pump. This one here is the lights for the switches here. And then this is a master battery switch. So at the moment that turns the batteries on. Press that and it turns everything off. So you can see all the screens are off at the moment now. We turn the battery off. Now this is really handy because it means once you get on the boat, you just turn all the 12-volt systems on the switch here, and you can hear the solenoid click. It saves you having to get all the covers off, take all the cushions up, and then switch the batteries on. All this equipment has got nice neat covers on it all, so just put those back on so you can see that everything's well protected. The only one that doesn't, I don't think, is the Evinrude one. I need to find out about that. We've got these lovely bucket seats on here as well. Like I say, they're in the E-Tec material, and they've got the Whitmarsh embossed on them. The attention to detail on this boat really is really lovely. And then on top of the consoles, we've got these rather funky cowlings, which have got this, it's like a skull pattern but it's it just looks really nice in the flesh. It just really pops well, and then you've got the Whitmarsh sign across here. As we come forward, again, more grab handles. We've got this seating area here, which gotta remember how to do this. So when you lift this one up here, you have some buttons there, which I'll undo in a moment, and then this folds out to give you a bigger seating area, and this whole thing here slides out, so it gives you a full sun pad on the front here. Again, I'm just going to come back to that in a minute, but just to show you around some of the detail, you've got these grab handles, everything's nicely finished, nice switch, nice handles to pull everything up. Like I say, you've got this lovely detail on the floor on here, Whitmarsh, lovely detail on the interior, fiberglass finish on the hull. Petrol filler cap in the centre of the console here. Just looks lovely. Right, so I'm just going to try and do this one-handed at the moment, but this is the seat covers at the front are up, so we can get to the anchor locker. We've got a nicely finished stainless steel hatch on the anchor locker, and then you can see inside that we've got the anchor nicely stowed away, some nice rubber matting, some chain in there, so that's really nicely finished. And if I just put this down, so right, apologies for cutting back and forth to the video on here, but I just wanted to show you this foredeck area. Now this backrest does come out, so you can put it elsewhere, and that's easy to lift up, but I'll just show you with the seating folded over, so it gives you a really nice big sun pad area, which works really well. And then, like I say, this actually lifts out, so you can pull it up. I won't take it out at the moment, but it does lift out. I have had it out, but I just wanted to show you this as it is. And then this bit here just folds back over, and then these bits clip in underneath the front cover, and that gives you security so that they don't come out, but it gives you a nice seating area here as well. And then you've still got the bit at the front, so the owner says people do like to sit up at the front here, especially going up and down the river or in and out of the Isle of Wight or whatever, just up on the bow. Then as we come back down to the stern of the boat, then you've just got the aft blocker on here, and then you can see in here you've got all the electrics really well fitted out, decent battery charger, nicely put together. Again, you can tell it's kind of super yacht fit out on here, so really good. So overall, and just to finish off, we have a 2015 Whitmarsh RS7